What's up, DCS Crew? It's Carlos back at it today, and figured I'd get in front of the camera and talk to you guys very briefly about QSP and Damn Designs. Now, you may have already seen the video on the QSP knives Penguin. This is a great $30 or sub $30 EDC knife that I highly recommend. D2 Blue Jean Micarta. Check out QSP. The Penguin, they have a variant out on the Blade HQ website right now. We can get it on White Mountain Knives and a few other places like KnifeWorks, which is where I actually got that one. But aside from doing their own production line, QSP is actually in the OEM game, and OEM is basically manufacturing designs that have been created by other artists. Like, so for example, Adrian over at Damn Designs has an awesome design that I picked up a while back called the ONI. And there were some issues with shipping, and because of the fact that it was being manufactured and shipped from China, right around the time where it was supposed to be shipped, COVID-19 hit, and it was basically stuck in customs. There was a whole debacle about that. Adrian was, I mean, a complete gentleman about it. Super nice. The fact that he went above and beyond to be able to go and make sure everybody got their orders, and he was still like following up with me to this day, to see how everything was going, has been fantastic. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, once it got into the States, the U.S. Postal Service, and you can pardon my French for this, and I'm probably going to put that this video is not for kids, but they totally fucked up everything. They totally fucked up everything. I am from now on going to spend the extra money to make sure I never have to use the U.S. Postal Service, okay? Because of the fact that, number one, it was delayed, the shipment was delayed beyond all comprehension and all, rules of space and time. I don't know how it ended up in a hub that was literally 5 minutes from me and then shipped back out 2 to 3 hours away to another hub, to another state after that, and then back to the hub, and then to me, to the point where that design, the ONI, actually came in the mail a few days after I picked up the prototype for one of his other designs, which is the Jin. Okay, now you may have seen this in my Pocket Real Estate series. If you haven't, go ahead and check it out. But in the meantime, I did want to show that to you because about 2 or 3 days after that arrived, this thing came in the mail. Okay, I haven't done anything to this. I actually have pictures from when it came. The U.S. Postal Service, I guess they kicked it onto my step and said, "Here you go, kid. I think that this is yours. Go ahead and take this piece of shit box and do what you got to do with it. I got other shit to take care of." And the guy fucking dipped. I can't stand my Postal Service guy, and I apologize that this is a long intro, but I did want to show you this because, believe it or not, in this crazy mashed up, box that looks like it's a not a violin, but one of those things, I forgot what the hell that music instrument is, but it looks like this. It looks like they took this and they put it into a trash compactor, parcel, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, no, that's actually a delivery and that has to go to somebody." So evidently my Damn Designs ONI is somewhere deep inside this shadow of what used to be a box. Okay, this is how it came from U.S. Postal Service. So you know what? That shit about defund the police or whatever, I don't care if you guys are into that or not. I'm not going to comment on that. But honestly, if you're going to defund anybody, defund the U.S. Postal Service, because this shit is fucking ridiculous, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the video, and we're going to do an unboxing of the Damn Designs ONI now that I have the Jin, and maybe even do a comparison between the two and some other knives that we have. So stay tuned. What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, let me just go ahead and take a seat really quick and show you again what this freaking box looked like. This is the abomination that came from, and you can read it right here, USPS First Class. They're a first class piece of shit, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm just pissed because, I paid good money for this to be able to support Adrian and the brand Damn Designs, who's coming out with some really cool EDC stuff, not just knives. But aside from that, he's got some really cool designs that are knives coming out not only through Damn Designs but through a couple of other brands. I don't want to give too much away because I don't know if he's really made it official or not. But, you know, I wanted to go ahead and support him through the ONI. It's a great quality knife. They had different versions of it in D2 and in S35VN, both in carbon fiber and G10 models, as well as titanium and anodized titanium models. So I picked up an S35VN model in titanium, even though I had reviewed a carbon fiber version and I really liked it. So I figured if I like that one, I know that I'm really going to like the titanium one. So let's go ahead and open this up right quick. As you can see, the Penguin makes quick work of this. Let me go ahead and take the box itself out, and then keep from showing my personal information, and then, you know, take this box and just throw it to the side like Ray does on the Everyday City Carry. Shout out to Everyday City Carry. Okay, so this is the box for the Damn Designs ONI. You guys are seeing it first here. I haven't opened it up, and in fact, as you can see, the tape was still on there. This is the titanium version, the stonewashed titanium version. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the lens is because I'm using a different angle today. And all right, so let's go ahead and see what is in here. All right, damn it, this thing doesn't want to open. All right, try it one more time. There we go. Knife cuts. All right, here we go. Be nice to use the relief cuts on the side of this box to be able to open it right. Okay. So there you go, guys. There you have it. This is the ONI, and you know what? Why don't I just take it out so you can see it? All right. So I did a review. Oh yeah, this is sealed. I did a review on this a while back. Go ahead and check out that video. And if you want to just go ahead and wait till the end of this video to check it out, I am going to post it at the end. Make sure you go ahead and check it out because it's a great quality design. It was done by Damn Designs, or Damn DDC. I've always been a fan of like quirky designs, and I wanted something that was small that I could use, you know, when I'm out on the street, maybe as a fifth pocket knife, you know, or even something I could just carry when I feel like I don't want to carry a whole lot, you know, or even, you know, if I'm going to go ahead and use it, I want it to be something that people are going to look at it and they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's not that big of a deal when I, you know, take it out and go ahead and end up using it. So I picked this knife up, and the reason being is because I've really been attracted to smaller knives, you know, more unassuming type of knives and stuff, because of the fact that I have, you know, I work in an office, you know, type space, the majority of the time, you know, and I don't want to be, you know, known as an HR nightmare every time I come in with, you know, something that's going to be used, you know, to kill hundreds of thousands of people, of course, because that's what people with knives do, right? They use it to stab people because that's what all the serial killers use in the movies and shit. So that being said, this is the Damn Designs ONI. I finally got it, but I ended up getting the titanium version in S35VN. The version that I had checked out, I believe, was S35VN in carbon fiber / G10 laminate. And it was really cool because what they did was they took layers of G10 and carbon fiber and they basically layered it amongst each other, like little by little, and then they pressed it, and then they actually, cut out the scale handles. And then what it did was it created, you know, like say like a carbon fiber layer on top, and then when you start looking at all of the designs that were cut in, it was like basically layered G10 in it as well to kind of give it that pop of color, which I liked a lot. But I was looking to kind of check out the S35VN and the titanium model because I don't have a lot of titanium stuff that I call my own. I get a lot of stuff that I review, but you know, most of my stuff is like my Carter or G10 because that's my thing. But I figured that this would look really nice, and I got it in the plain stonewashed titanium because that way, if I choose to go ahead and anodize this, I can essentially anodize this into any color that I damn well choose. You know, I'm not big on you know, anodizing the pocket clip, but definitely the scales. I don't know, I might actually do that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and check out size, just in case you haven't seen that other video with the Damn Designs ONI. This is how it's going to look with some other designs. Now, this one in particular, that's the QSP Knives Penguin. All right, this is another small-ish kind of knife. This is the Kershaw Shuffle 2. You may have seen that before. Let's see what else. Oh, I got its little brother actually. The Kershaw Knives Shuffle 1. This is the black FRN with the black wash blade. All right, let me see here. This is the, I'll take this little guy out so you can see him. This is the Leatherman Micra, so you can go ahead and see as far as the difference in size. Okay, what else do I have? I have the Tangram Knives Vector, an awesome Azo design, if I'm not mistaken, from the currently defunct Tangram line. I don't know what the hell they're going to be doing with that line. I guess they're trying to figure out how they're going to go ahead and revamp it, you know, once they get everything taken care of with Kaiser and their Vanguard line. It's not necessarily Kaiser, but it's kind of like saying Artisan Cutlery and CJRB. Yeah, that's the way to say it. They're similar but different, not the same company, but kind of the same company. And, oh, here we go. Here's two guys that you may or may not have seen yet. We have the Oni here, and here is his newest iteration, the Jin. That's in a blue, I want to say like a blurple, kind of chameleon anodized finish. Really nice titanium. And then here is the G10 and D2 version with a deep carry clip. This is the value line version of the Jin. So as you can see, the main difference between the titanium versions is the fact that, number one, it's got that different blade shape. If I'm not mistaken, that's the drop point version. It's essentially a very similar knife. It's just a different blade shape. And then with the Jin, the G10 version, they actually switched the frame lock to a liner lock, so you can go ahead and see that right there. And then aside from that, they do have the deep carry clip, so that is something to consider. Okay, now I mean, other than that, in all honesty, I figured that this would be a good buy, but I'm definitely going to be picking up the Jin as well. I think that they make a really cool pair. It's awesome to be able to carry something like this, especially in places where, you know, once you're used to carrying this, I mean, if you go to an area where there are blade restrictions, you know, as far as the size, this is something that you can carry pretty much anywhere with you. And, you know, unless they don't allow locking knives, then, you know, you're good to go. I mean, even if they don't, you can always bring something like this with you. But in any case, you know, I like to carry something that locks. And I personally am a huge fan of the frame lock. I feel like, you know, the longer you hold it, the more sturdy it becomes. And it's just, the size is just right, you know, especially when you put a little lanyard on it. And if you check the Damn Designs, in fact, here, I'll go ahead and show it, his box, the damndesigns.com website, he actually does a whole lot of really awesome EDC beads that you can use. You can use the lanyard and pick up one of his beads. And I mean, anything would look awesome with this. You can actually get a bead in like a different color and then anodize this knife, you know, or send it to somebody that does some awesome anodization work, or, you know, scale work, like say BJ Hill, who did the work on my Artisan Cutlery, my Mini Shark, and even Way of Knife. They would actually be able to do some really cool stuff with anodizing this to be able to match, you know, whatever bead you choose to get. So just keep that in mind. This is the Damn Designs Oni. This is the titanium version up close. Unfortunately, I don't have the other one because it was sent to me as a prototype, and I opted for this one, which was a little bit more expensive. These range on the website once they're finally back. I do know that he has some of the G10 and D2 variants available, I believe, for about $40, and then I think the most that you're going to pay for something like this is $100. So this is a really good, you know, opportunity to pick up something that has some serious value to it, and plus you are supporting, you know, an up-and-coming designer who actually has some really cool designs that are functional, you know, and has some really good people behind him. He's very considerate of the companies that he works with, you know, and I just kind of feel like his stuff, it has a character, and it's not just the rehashed crap that you'll see, you know, everybody saying, oh, it's a brand new design, it's a brand new design. Yeah, but is it a damn design? No, then it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, guys, thank you so much for checking out this particular video. If you want something a little bit more in-depth with regards to this particular knife, stay tuned to the end. I will go ahead and post a link to my video on the Damn Designs Oni, and then I am actually going to do the review video on the gin, and probably bring this back so you can kind of see, as far as a comparison, what the two, you know, how the two stand off, and what my opinion on the two would be if I had to choose one. Personally, I really like mine. I mean, obviously it's mine. You know, it's got that stonewash look in the titanium, but this one has that smooth titanium, you know, handle. It is also the frame lock, but it's got that anodized. It's looking pretty sexy, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is more like the worker, you know, and this is like more like, you know, the metrosexual man, you know, the guy that uses the hair product and the beard product, and, you know, he wears the badass musk cologne and stuff. And this is the guy that wakes up in the morning, you know, throws some brute splash on his face, and you know, he gets the hell out of there, and you know, he's like, what the hell do I need deodorant be, you know, for? That's my man musk. That's my man musk. That's my man smell. You know, this is the guy that puts in the work. And then this guy is the one that spends the paycheck at the end of the day, I guess you could say. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to go ahead and check out Adrian's site, EDC or damndesigns.com. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and hit him up on Instagram, that damndesigns, or contact me at Daily Carry Solutions or the dailycarrysolutions.com website, so I can go ahead and help steer you in the right direction. If you have any comments about this, if you'd like to see any variations of it, if you have an opinion as to what I should anodize it, I mean, by all means, comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you picked one up, and let me know which one you got and what do you think about it. Did you pick up the liner lock? Did you pick up the frame lock? Did you pick up both? Which one do you prefer? I kind of like this version for the Tanto, but honestly, for you know, the other blade shape, I'm starting to kind of dig the All G10 version. I didn't get a chance to go ahead and check that out before, but yeah. Anyways, I gotta save that for the next video. Just remember, guys, whether it is the Oni, you know, whether it is the gin, or, you know, any other knife you choose, just remember, guys, if you EDC, think of DCS. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Let me put this away. I'll put this guy in my pocket because I still have a little bit more time to be able to carry this guy before I review him. And I'll see you next time. Peace.